Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Pretty pissed off Daniel Bryan fan. Alright, welcome. It's your boy Chickstar. Um, coming off the back of, coming off the back of Royal Rumble episode that I just watched after work. And yeah, the entire show was, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want my 15 pound back, I ain't gonna lie. Anyway, let's just get to it, shall we? Yeah, open up from Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh crowd were amazing. They deserved a much better show than the one they got. They were amazing. They were amazing. In fact, to be honest with you, they're the only reason why I give the show an overall C. You know, the crowd were amazing, and they made me enjoy that show. It was a hot, hot crowd. So we found out in the pre-show, because apparently they don't show the pre-show in the UK unless you watch it on YouTube. And I didn't watch it on YouTube because, quite frankly, I had work this morning. But found out pretty much from the show, throughout the show, they actually interviewed them, that they actually made the Brotherhood drop the titles. Got that prediction wrong. So they've teased a little bit of a tension between Cody Rhodes and Goldust because later on in the Rumble, Goldust actually eliminates Cody, which is interesting. But yeah, they dropped the straps to Road Dogg and Jesse James. Kind of was glad. I was happy, to be honest. I was happy for them. Nice little nostalgic moment for us Attitude Era cats. So to open up the show, Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan had an amazing match. And I say amazing, about as amazing as I thought a match could get with a Bray Wyatt in it. The match was very good. It started off really slow, but they told a nice little story during the course of the match. And I kind of had a feeling that Bray was going to win. I mean, I predicted he was going to win, but as the match was happening, Daniel Bryan was mainly the dominant one. He was the one that was pretty much running the show throughout the match. But yeah, Bray he won clean. He did. I mean, they sent his boys back to the back anyway because they initially came out with him, and they sent him to the back. But he picked up the clean win. I had a feeling I suppose they needed to put him over this way because it just makes sense to put him over this way. And the way they finished the match was kind of vicious. Like they had him for the Sister Abigail on the outside of the ring, and he swung Daniel Bryan over and hit the barricade. Clean knocked out Daniel Bryan. It looked vicious, I ain't gonna lie. And then threw him back in the ring, hit Sister Abigail again, and pinned him. I said that the loss won't do him much damage, and I still don't think it will. I think the loss won't do him much damage. I think it's important if you're really trying to make Bray Wyatt a viable opponent for Cena going into WrestleMania, he needs to start picking up big victories. And this was his biggest victory, and it was an important victory over a very top, capable guy. But yeah, good match. This is awesome chance. The crowd were right into this match. Easily the match of the night. Next was Big Show versus Brock Lesnar. I have to admit, I like Brock Lesnar a lot. Did not care about this match. I actually watched this match prior to me leaving here, right? I literally went for a piss break, brushed my teeth, because I had a shower this morning, so I had a piss break, brushed my teeth. I did just spray, the usual shit you do in the morning, right? gone maybe 5, 6 minutes, 6, 7 minutes, the match was fucking over. I was like, what the fuck? The match was over. I might have to re-watch that after I do this video. But yeah, Brock Lesnar picked up the victory on that match. Bryan made a bit of a statement by whooping Big Show's ass with a chair. Fine, no problem. On to the next one, really. So then it became, so there was that match. So then it was a WWE World Heavyweight title match. I hated every minute of this match. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It only started getting interesting probably in the last 2-3 minutes of the match, where they started doing each other's moves. Like Orton put him into the STF, and then he hit John Cena with a FU. I refuse to call it an attitude adjustment. An FU. And Cena actually did quite a nice RKO to Orton, which is quite good. But yeah, just the crowd, which were awesome, by the way, they were awesome, were not feeling this match throughout the entire fucking match. I mean, they did not give a fuck. They were chanting anything but what was in there. And you know it's really bad when they start chanting, "This is awful. This is awful," because it really was bad. Stop doing these Orton Cena matches. They're both good workers, but they don't work well with each other. I don't know why they insist on doing it. I don't think I've ever enjoyed an Orton Cena match. Ever. But they had a couple of nice spots. I just did not care about this match. But as predicted, well, I say as predicted, I didn't predict it in my show, but as I thought would happen, it started laying down the tracks for Bray Wyatt versus Cena at WrestleMania. Because Bray Wyatt's music hit, all three Wyatts were in the ring. Cena obviously went for them. Then by the time he turned around, Orton RKO'd him, 1, 2, 3. Slithered off into the sunset. And then Cena got his ass beat down. Sister Abigail in the middle of the ring. So, there you have it. And then, let's be honest, what we all cared about, what I would say 90% of us orders our pay-per-view for, was the Royal Rumble. Man, this was a big disappointment. There weren't really any surprises. So there's some notable mentions. Diesel made an appearance. There was an NXT rookie called Rosloff, who looked pretty impressive, to be fair. Did pretty well. But probably, aside from that, it was pretty much the most predictable Royal Rumble there has been in quite a while. You know, I predicted along with a lot of others that Punk would come in at number 1 and survive all the way until the last 4. That is exactly what happened. Predicted that how Punk would get eliminated is that someone like Kane. I thought it would be a bit too early for Triple H, so someone like Kane would cost him that match and beat him up. So that's exactly what happened. Batista won. Who the fuck didn't see that coming? I was hoping and hoping and hoping that maybe, just maybe, they put Daniel Bryan in there and give us all what we wanted. The crowd wanted it. They wanted it so badly. Kind of from 25 onwards, they kept chanting Daniel Bryan. Every fucking body wanted it. Everybody wanted it. And it was really bad, actually, because people hate Batista, yo. So they had that panel with Shawn Michaels, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and Ric Flair. And they all were trying to back who they wanted to back. And Hacksaw went for Dolph Ziggler. Got a massive pop for that from the crowd. Shawn Michaels went for the Shield of CM, like one of the Shield of CM Punk. And then Ric Flair said, come on now, we all know who's going to win it. It's going to be Batista. Crowd booed the fuck out of him for that. So I was like, gosh, people hate Batista, yo. People hate him. So he came into the match, he was doing this thing. But it was pretty evident by the end that nobody wanted this motherfucker to win. I'll pause that there. Let me just go on by how the match started. It was CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins lasted a long time, so he had a decent show. And they started it off. Damon Sandow was probably the first one to get eliminated, which was disappointing for everyone. Big Daddy Diesel came out. You got your usual amazing spot with Kofi Kingston jumping from the barricade to the ring. I just don't like the way they set that bit up. They could have set it up a lot more smoother than they did. But, I'm trying to think now. Yeah, I mean, they had a couple of nice spots, but essentially it got to the final four. Got to the final four in a hurry. Sheamus came back, by the way. Who the fuck didn't see that coming? JPL made a 3-4 second entry, which is weird, and I started worrying like the King was going to go in there. He didn't. Thank God. He did Cole. Then a couple of nice spots. I mean, the stars from the Royal Rumble were definitely Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns got massive face reaction during the course of this match. And he had a very good showing. As predicted, he broke Kane's record. Literally, pretty much the most predictable Royal Rumble you will ever meet. Like, every little aspect that people predicted happened. But I was just hoping that Daniel Bryan was in it. And then the crowd took it out on Rey Mysterio. It was harsh. So, number 30, and everybody thought, this has got to be D. Bryan. It's got to be D. Bryan. It's got to be D. Bryan. I ain't gonna lie, I convinced myself by that point it's got to be D. Bryan. So then when Rey Mysterio came out, I don't know what happened to me. I just said, what the fuck? And I think everybody had the same reaction because he got booed to fuck. And then I can't remember who eliminated him. I don't know if it was Reigns. I can't remember who eliminated him. They got a massive pop for that. I felt bad for him. Yeah, it's just like, what? How are you gonna give Daniel Bryan spot away? I think he just got that. He just got it. He got it. But essentially, the final four was Sheamus, Reigns, who had eliminated 11 people by this point, CM Punk, and Batista. And obviously, Kane came out because CM Punk basically hit everybody with a GTS. Kane came out and eliminated CM Punk and put it through a table, the announcer table, the Spanish announcer table. So there became a triple threat, and essentially Sheamus got eliminated by Reigns, broke the record. See, I thought Sheamus was the 13th, but maybe I was miscounting. But yeah, so then it became Batista versus Reigns. So arguably old school Batista versus new school Batista in Roman Reigns. And by this point, the crowd had fully turned against Batista. No one wanted Batista to win, not one single person. And everybody was fully behind Roman Reigns. Batista, I don't know, that nigga can't spear motherfuckers anymore. Because he tried to spear Reigns, and it looked kind of like sloppy. And Reigns showing you that motherfucker could spear. Because they did a nice spot where Batista basically speared Reigns sloppily. And you know how he does that stupid shit on the rope where like he's hulking up, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. And then he turned around into a spear from Reigns, which looked sick, I must admit. Even I popped a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. And I'm not a massive Roman Reigns fan, but I like him, but I'm not like a massive Roman Reigns fan, but I popped a little bit for that as well. In my head I'm saying it's far too young, it's far too soon for Reigns, but I'm hoping he doesn't, because I really don't want Batista to learn. And the more I was watching, the more I was just like, are they actually going to make him do it? Because it went back and forth for a while, and then eventually, I can't remember what happened. I think Reigns went for a Superman punch, missed. Batista grabbed him by the head and threw him over the top rope. To everybody's disappointment, may I add. Just weren't good, man. I thought they were setting us up for... And also, they dropped little fucking dick tease hints that they could put Daniel Bryan in there by saying stuff like when Daniel Bryan lost the match, saying, oh, that there were bigger things going down the road, this, that, and the other. In that little panel, I thought, oh, maybe they might put him in this Royal Rumble. Saying, and they kept saying stuff like, oh, it's not always the person you think that's going to win, that's going to win. And I thought, fuck, maybe they might actually do this. Maybe they might actually pull the trigger on Daniel Bryan. Fuck's sake, man. These motherfuckers don't know. They don't know what the WWE public want. Because by the time they realise that, oh, maybe we should put the straps on Daniel Bryan, it's going to be too fucking late. Pisses me off. But yeah, essentially Batista's your number one contender. Probably going to go on to face Orton. I can't see him doing Batista versus Brock. So that's the thing with Batista winning it almost telegraphs that Brock isn't going to win the WWE title. So it is what it is. Very predictable show, but the crowd were hot. And for the first match, I give this a C show. Do comment, subscribe on this show. Sorry this video took so long. You know me, I hate going over there in 15 minutes. Just a disappointed D. Bryan fan. Stay tuned. We're going to get the Raw review probably next time tomorrow. Take care. Peace.